Hey everybody, it's Willow. Welcome back to my beautiful bead journey. And I'm so excited to be back here with you. Okay, so we have a couple of orders, it seems, jewelry repair. Bracelet number one is a man's. It needs to be made larger. It needs to be restrung and add tiger's eye. Okay, bracelet number two is the clasp. Forgot not elastic. Oh, that's something you do have to watch out for. So I'm going to put kind of like a weight on this. I know it will stay right here where I need it to. There we go. So let's see what we have. The first bracelet is a man's. It needs to be made larger and restrung with adding tiger's eye. Okay, let me move that pouch out of the way. Let's see here. Okay, so it would be this one. Oh, it's a beautiful rainbow obsidian. It's too small, so I need to make it a little bit larger. I can do that. And then this one. Oh, yeah. See that? Ooh, I may have to just restring this whole thing. I think I'm going to have to. Said that they forgot it was an elastic, so what they probably tried to do was to roll it off and broke it. That sucks, because that was a beautiful bracelet, but we will fix it. Indeed we will. Okay, so let's set this one over here and let's get started on this one. So I already picked out a clasp, and this is going to add about an inch, but I also want to add a couple of tiger's eye, and I think I am going to add them here and here. And then along with the clasp, I think this should be big enough, but this will no longer be elastic, as I don't do elastic. I will string this on beading wire. So let's get started. So first thing I want to do is I need to cut this. So let me find my cutters. And I don't want it to take off on me, which it's going to anyhow. So I'm going to be very careful right here to cut that. See if I can lay that out. I see. So the rest should, there we go. So what I thought is I have some tiger's eye beads around the same size. I thought taking these out to make sure they're same. Let me move this all up. No, no, no. Okay, to there. And how many do I have on each side? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 2 and 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, and then these three in the middle. So here's what I'm thinking. I like that tiger's eye. I don't think that's as pretty. What about that now? I think that might. Where does this take this to? Turn that one around. And we'll see what this is going to take this to. It's going to take it from, here's the center. Let me roll them down. Okay. Stand you up. Okay. Best of my ability. Okay, then roll these up. Now, that's still not center. I do need you center. Right there. Okay, so this is going to take us to 1, 2, 3, 4 inches. And this is going to take us to 1, 2, 3, 4 inches. Then when we put on the clasp, I think that's going to do it. So initially we just added 3 beads here, and then we're going to add a clasp. And I think that should do it. I think I would like to add one more tiger's eye here. Where is that tiger's eye? Okay, it is. So I've got them. And I think that's how I'm going to do this bracelet. So I'm going to gear this up. I think right there, I always like to make sure I have enough in case there's a mistake. Putting this back into the plastic, it goes in. Alrighty. So, I have some big news. The trade show is coming up again next month, the Crystal Trade Show, and I am definitely going. I'm going for new crystals for my stores. Okay, let's see what we have. I think, here's what I want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take this out and add another tiger's eye. 1, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I want to try with that. So I should have taken 2 of these out. Okay. So let's see. I don't like the fact that this has got that there. I love this rainbow obsidian. It's so beautiful. Wow, that is just beautiful. Not crazy about that one, so let's add this one. It's where we worked on those one bracelet. That thread sticks everywhere. The bohemian style bracelets, but I tell you what, I really have been told that they're beautiful. When I took them into the shop, I was told that they was absolutely beautiful. And I appreciate that. I appreciate when my work is acknowledged. That is a way of supporting and encouraging a small business, is acknowledging the work that they do. You know, even if you not particularly like the design, to acknowledge just the work that went into it supports a small business. And watching their channel and liking and subscribing and especially commenting supports a small business too. We're all just trying to, you know, do the best we can and make a living for ourselves and possible families. And some of us try to or must try to make the living off of their creativeness. Well, this here is my creativeness. And I do with this and my my 3 little stores, because I got Etsy, Inverness, and Homosassa. I try to create the best living that I can for me and my family. So there's 8 inches. Daggone, that's big. I think I'm going to need to pause this and run this in and wrap it around my husband's hand and see where it is for him. And we got, okay, what did I do here? So that's off. I'm going to have to correct that. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 5th. So I have to correct that. But first I want to run in and check this around his hand and see how it would fit. Because I know for me that would be kind of big. So I'm going to run in and see how it fits him first. And I will be right back. So hold on for just a second, please. Thank you for waiting for me. I am back, and here's what we have. So I did correct this, but on my husband's hand it was without the clasp. It fit. So I just took off these other 2, 1 on each side, and now I'm going to finish this up and see how this turns out. But I really like this pattern. I think the tiger's eye adds to the clear quartz and to the rainbow obsidian. So this I am really excited about. Now, this I'm wondering how much of an, I just need to see what this is going to add. Only a 1/2 inch. So with buckle and all, this is going to add 1 inch. So if this is exactly right here, and it's 1, 2, 3 and a half, 1, 2, 3 and a half. Nope, just 3. Then that must not be centered. Yeah, I guess it is. So we're looking at maybe 6 and a half. 1, 2, 3 and a half, just a little over a half. Then 1, 2, 3 and a half. So that's 7. And by the time we put this on, it's going to make it like an 8-inch bracelet. I think I'm going to be good with this. I think this is what I want to go with. So that is what we're going to do. So let's get things ready for it. I decided for this what I wanted to do. No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I am. Hold on a minute and I'll be right back. Okay. Thank you for waiting for me. So here's what I did. I picked up these. I had some before. So I picked up some more of these, and these are supposed to be wire guards. So I thought I want to try these again with the crimpers. The only thing is I don't think I'm going to be able to take it back through. I'm not sure, but I want to see how this is going to go. So I am going to add a crimp bead. And then I am going to add this guard. I want to see how this is going to work for us. Now you're supposed to be able to just take it through there, pull this up, take this back through, and once you crimp it, that should hold with no problem. So in theory, this is how this should work. Okay, first, take this back out. See, this is a learning curve for me too. And then this is supposed to go ahead and go on. I think that's going to add a whole heck of a lot of stress. I really do. And then this goes back through here. slide it up and you crimp that. Okay, just like that. Now this gets crimped. So, the way this is supposed to work, you first take it through that funky one in the back. So let's try it. I guess here, it's here. I guess, and then you come up here. Is that right? Well, I guess that's right. It comes up here, and you close it. I'll tell you right now, I don't think that's going to work. These big boys are coming in. I think this is what's going to work. Get that out of the way. See? Look. That broke right off. I don't like that method. I do not like that method. At all. So, let's try this again. We'll put these down. Going to put on that crimp bead. We're going to put back on the guard. We take this around and we take it back down. Okay. And then we take it through there. Push that down. Pull this up. And then we crimp this spot to get that straight. And I think I'm going to add a jumper, a small jumper, to add this. Because, yeah, it just didn't, I don't know, I was having a really hard time, but they're saying you're supposed to be able to add it right to that. So this is supposed to slide right on here. Everything takes a little bit of mastering, I guess. I can hear my dad in the back of my head. He'd be saying, stick to what you know, it will never fail you. Now I'm going to crimp, pull that up there. This. Yeah, see, that's going. Then a pair of pliers. Okay. Now let's see. Well, it's not going to go nowhere. Then I'm going to run these beads down and bury this in here, like that. So like that. That's how it's supposed to work. Okay, let's do the other side. So first we want to put on the crimp bead. And then we want to put on the wire guard. And then I'm going to run this back down through there. I left that door open a little bit and the air conditioner's on, so let me close that. I'll be right back. Okay, thanks for waiting with me. So I want to push this through here, get it through a couple of them. Like this. Where'd it go? Let's come out somewhere. Where are you? Okay, there you are. That's good. Now I want you to twist. Just gonna feed you. Did you go down? Yeah, you did. Okay. So I need to hold on to you. Oh, don't twist. Twisting's not good. Okay, how do I do this? This is not my forte, people. Okay. And that's good and tight? Alright, that's good and tight. Ah, did you see what I did? Gotta pull that back out somehow. I gotta get used to doing this. And look how pretty that turned out too, and that's not going to work for me. So I gotta push this up somehow. Those are little tweezers. Take this down in there. Yeah, see if I can. It didn't go. Okay, try this. I'm going to pull this. I'm going to take it back up through there. Just need you to go through one. Now, see if I can pull you out. This is stressful. This is not going to beat me. So I am going to open you back up. Get in there. So let's open you back up. Okay. So now we got something going here. I'm going to go in this channel and pry that up. One of these has to come up. Guess it might be you. There we go. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's reshape this. Beautiful. And now we put this on there. We got tools all over the place. Like I said, it's a learning curve. And my curve is very, very wide. And I need to pull this back down. Okay, so now take this and run it through the crimp back into the beads. Come on, I need more than you on there. Come on. There we go. So now I'm running this back down through those beads. See where this is going to come out. I know it came out somewhere, but where? Okay, awesome. So now when I pull this down through there, this should be up on here. So pull it, pull, pull. Yeah, pull. Okay. Pull those in a little bit. Pull, pull. That should do it. Let's crimp that, see what happens. And going to be tricky to get in there to that crown. Right there. Cramp. Cramp. Okay, I think that should have got it. Honestly, it should have. Give it another little cramp. Go to the other side and give it a cramp. Okay, now I need the flush cutters. Ones that's going to get right down in there and cut that all the way down in there, and it did. And there it is. I want to move these ones a little closer. So give me these and give me a tweak, just a tweak. Yeah, just a little tweak. That's all you do. And there it is. There it is. Now that should not be hard to put on or take off. Let's see. Well, I could easily wear it, so a man should be easily able to wear it. It's not going to fall off me. So there. I think that's perfect. Final result. Let me move all these 1001 tools out of the way. Final result from end to end, putting this bead center. It comes out to 1, 2, 3, 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to say, okay, so that's fine. It is a 8.5-inch bracelet. And there you go. I think that would be perfect. That should fit him with no problem. Very well done. Very beautifully done. Okay. Sturdy too. All right. Now, our next one was this. So this, let me see the end down here. What happened? Well, that shouldn't have broke. But it did. Looks like it pulled right out from where. Okay, we're just going to restring it. That's the only thing I know to do. So let's go here. Uh-oh. I think I lost that little bracelet. It's okay. I can improvise. So, okay, those little black ones were the in-between ones. You can see. Like this, where I did not have one. Okay, well, then you. What? This goes here. What? This goes here. Okay, so I lost a little black one off the end over here. And nope, I don't have one to replace it. Do what I have to do to fix it. I don't know. Let me see. I don't think those ones are black. They are not. I gotta think here for a second. That little one shot somewhere and I have no idea where it went. And I was not prepared for it to do that. So I need to see how. I do have these little black ones in here, so let me take a look at those. Maybe, okay, I think I'm going to change these out for here. So I'm going to take this one and this one, and I'm going to give it one of these to give it some shimmer. These are like a blue. No, those aren't going to work. But if I had something that had that copper into it, or something else to put at the end, does it even really need it at the end? Let's see. And do I have that in my radical beads? Let me check. Okay. I need to set this aside for just a second. Y'all remember this one, right? This is my favorite mix, my radical mix. We haven't worked with this in a long, long time. But let's see, do I have any of those little black ones in here? Well, I'll be doodle. Looky there. Is that the same as? No. It's a little different. Let me try another one. But if I need to switch out for the end ones, I'm going to use these two. So I'm going to put them aside. Let me close this one back up. Can't wait for us to get to use this one again. This is our favorite one. Now put the rubber band back on there. There we go. Now let us come back to this. So on the end, I removed this one, and I'm going to add, are these the two little ones? Yes. So I'm going to add these two little ones here, and remove this one and add that one there. And then we know these go back here. I want to remove this one and lay it over here. I think that's how I'm going to have to do this. So let's get this going. We have our okay. I think I just take it to that right there. Sometimes those aren't so easy to get on there. I'll have to get it in a minute. Right now it's fine. Where's the cutters? Right there. We're doing laundry, and I'm sitting out here on the lanai, and I can smell it. Oh, it smells so good. You can smell it coming out of the window. Over. So let some of the steam and heat out. We got the window open in the laundry room, and you can smell it, and it really does smell so nice. So nice and refreshing. Okay, we'll put this on here now. Let's see, let's try to start beading this one up. So these are the two little black ones I replaced it with, which should be just fine. Since I lost that one, we're going to see how these do. Yeah, since I started jewelry making, I had people coming to me to resize jewelry that they buy. And I don't mind, because I get to share the process with you, and I'm learning a few things along the way. So you remember Liz from Lizzie Beads, right? She has started her own YouTube channel. It just started, I mean literally this week, and it is called Lizzie Beads. And she was so nervous doing that first video, but she was a soldier and she made it through, and I can really see some beautiful stuff laying ahead of her, and she's so creative. The chandelier earring she's already made is just absolutely gorgeous. If I can remember, I'll put a link to her channel below, and you could watch her first and only video so far. Now she is hoping by the end of this week, when she's got some days off, she might be able to put 1 or 2 more on. So I guess she'll average about a video a week, you know, but it's awesome for her. I am so happy for her. I really am. And at the flea market in Homosassa, where my store is, now my store is located on the grounds of a flea market, but it is not a flea market booth. I have my own freestanding building, and it is a classification as a store. So, with that being said, the flea market itself is going to start hosting what is called Second Friday at the flea market. It's going to be open from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. and it's a chance to get people who normally cannot visit the flea market on the weekends a chance to visit the flea market. And this will be setting up for her first time ever on the porch of my store. I have a large wooden patio. It's really nice. My store looks like an old-fashioned general store. And she's going to be sitting up there that night to give herself a chance to see how it goes. And there you go. Look at that. How big is this? We are at 6 inches exactly. This is wonderful. By the time I put on a new clasp, it'll be at 6.5. And that will be the perfect bracelet. Look at that. Just look how pretty that turned back out. Okay, so what one am I going to put on this? I'm not going to put on a big one like this because that looks like bones. That's for a man's wrist anyhow. I think I am going to, let me see. It had, I don't know if I have any more though, so I need to look at that one because I don't know. I don't think that one's out here. I have to look and see. Well, actually it is. And you know what? Here's what we got. We have these. Okay. I'm going to study here for a minute. What are those? Alright. These are the guards. Okay, guards. And then see, that's what was lost. This is what was lost. So we could actually reuse, oh, but these guards are bigger. So I cannot reuse that guard. I'm going to have to use, not a guard, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to, yeah, these. I'm going to have to use one of these to go. Isn't that the same though? It is. It's just, look how that one turned over time. So beautiful. Okay. But I don't think I have crimpers, do I? Ooh. If I'm going to use the guard, I need to have those crimpers. And I don't know if I have those out here. No. So here's what this means. How did that tear out of there? I need to see this. I'm going to pause and go in and see if I've paused so much during this video. What is that? Oh, that is too tiny for anything. Oh my Lord, that's so tiny. And what's this one? These are bigger. but they go from the side. I hate the side mounts. Or all of them side mounts. Let me see. Let me see. Those are, I guess, I want to try them and see. But I can't use the guards if I'm going to use these. And since I only have these in silver, I'm going to have to use them in silver. I have some, I know I have some ordered, and I know they have not come in. That's what I hate. And then I'm going to add, yeah, these are the ones that all spilled out and went everywhere. That was such a pain. I don't know. I know those are going to turn to match. These will turn to match. That's been proven. I think that's what I'm going to go with. Those. Okay. Then I'm going to see what all has come in, because I did have some stuff come in the other day. I have not had a chance to go through it. I'm not going to go in there and try to rummage through it right now. So let's see. We're not going to use the guards, so I will have to put those back, but we are going to try to use these. But first, I just need to use the crimps. So this is going to fit. That's how that pulled loose. That is exactly how that pulled loose. We use these. Can I separate these or what? Forgetting it was elastic. That had to pull out of there. What the world's going on? Are these attached or what? There we go. So that's what happened. Those had to pull. That had to pull right out of there. So I think I'm going to do something a little bit differently here. So if I crimp this, is that one happening? Where's that one at? Yeah, it's from the side, but that shouldn't have, no, that shouldn't have done it. That's, yeah, no, that is literally from where she forgot it was elastic. She was tired or something. She pulled on it real hard, and that's what did it. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do this. Let's come up from the bottom. Okay. Just like that. Pull it. Alright, now crimp that shut. Okay, now this should fit right over that. And when that's crimped down, okay, I'm going to try and see. Get back in there. Where are they? Let's find out. Yeah, see, there's no way that should have came out of there. No way at all. Look at that. That should not have come out of there. That's solid. I don't know how that came out of there. I'm going to go ahead and put it back together. I don't know. Somehow, some way, something gave. I'm telling them to watch it, and if that does it again, I'm going to tell her to bring them back to me, and then I will not use that tight. But she can't forget. Now I'm wondering if that, I think that might be too big, so I'm going to take that off. I'm going to go after some smaller jumpers, so bear with me. Let's get this right while we're doing it. Okay. There are some smaller ones in here. Let's see what we got. Okay, you're smaller. That's what I need. Did these come like this? No. They were in a flower-like container that had little separations, but you couldn't tell which was the top or the bottom. And when I picked it up, they went all over the table, everywhere together. So that's what happened. And now I'm not going to waste them, so it's hunt and peck. It's hunt and peck. Oh well. We work with it, right? We work with it. Okay, let's take this. That's better. Wonder why that's not wanting to close right. Shouldn't have any problems with that. There we go. Got it. Okay. Let's take that on down. It is a very pretty bracelet. In my opinion, it is. What is this? I think that's a crimp bead, and that shouldn't be there. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's go back down to this side. So that crimp bead broke. Can't use it now. Let's see. No. And I have no others out, so I need to get another crimp bead. Not a problem. We adapt and we overcome. Okay, now this one. Take it down, and we're going to take it back around. This has got to go all the way down and get seated and knocked. Perfect. Now let's crimp that shut. And we'll clip it. Then we'll add this. Let's see. Alrighty, that should do it. Let's see where we're going. Right, now this one. Okay. Ooh, perfect. I like that. Ooh, I like that. That is nice. So now this should easily slide through. And there you have it. This one is completed as well. So let me move these. Let me move those. And here is what we have. We had 2 bracelets. The first bracelet was a men's and it wasn't large enough. So we took it from a 6-inch bracelet to about an inch to about an 8-inch bracelet to accommodate his wrist. I think this is beautiful. This one I had made before. And the thing about this one is she forgot. The second one was the clasp, forgot not elastic. So she forgot it wasn't elastic and she tried to slip it off, and when she did, she pulled this loose. Yeah. So we tested it ourselves and we seen that actually this is a very sturdy, setup, but extreme pressure trying to get it off will, I don't know what else to say. So this is eventually going to turn to look like this. This whole set will look the same, and I think this will absolutely be beautiful. So that is what we did, and this is the same type of setup that I used in, and as you can see, it is very sturdy. So I think they're going to be very pleased with these bracelets. So let's find their little pouch. And we can put these back in here. Along with their paper to show what I did. And there we go. So I want to thank you for joining me today on my beautiful bead journey. I hope you're on a beautiful journey of your own, whatever that may be. May it be beads or any other. With that being said, please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and notify on my video. It helps me to helps my video to be seen more. I don't know something about an algorithm. I don't know how that works. Anyhow, that's what I'm supposed to say, and that's what I'm asking you kindly to do. And also, no matter where you are, where you're at, my friend, just hold on. Tomorrow's a brand new day, and we all get to begin again. And with that being said, with much love and gratitude, stay forever magical and blessed beading.